All right, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Flow Zone. It's an electric battery powered sprayer. It's called the Typhoon 3. For reviews, I got to tell you, if I don't like it, you're not going to see the review. So I buy a lot of products, I try them. If I don't think they're good, you're not going to ever see them. But this product I really do like, and I'll show you why. I use it for a lot of different things. Just to give you some quick specs on it. The spray time with the battery, it says up to 3 hours. It says it'll shoot up to 30 feet. Pressure 7 to 115 psi. Output about 110 gallons, it says on one charge, and so far I've used it about 3 times, and the battery is still showing 100%. It's a lithium ion battery. Flow rate is 0.42 to 1.12 gallons per minute. The low rate on that tends to be, sometimes it can be just a little bit fast. I wish it did go down a little bit lower, but we'll kind of show you that a little bit later. The high rate, I have no complaints, and there are several settings in between. You can rotate a little knob and it'll change the flow rate on it for you. And it says it's a heavy duty diaphragm pump. I really do enjoy it. It does come with a couple of attachments. Right now I've got it set up with one of the extension nozzles. I do have a couple other extension nozzles, and I put the adjustable nozzle on the end of it right now. And I'll go show you something else that I bought, and we'll talk about why we bought that here in a second. I also have this. This is a spray arm that'll extend out to 16 feet, and that'll become obvious when I show you the video. I do have in the back of my house, I think it's up to around 26 feet, where I've got to spray, and I've got to spray just as little as I can. I'm spraying usually for carpenter bees, and I used to raise bees. I'm going to start raising bees again. I was up to about 6 hives, probably 12 hives total due to losses and things. So I do like to keep the spray where it belongs. Back to this sprayer. It will hold up to 4 gallons, and I fill it up right to the top. I will tell you, and you'll see it once we get to that point, it does get a little heavy. I'm in my 60s. And I work out, but I still find that you got to kind of be careful when you're slinging this thing on. Other things about it you need to be careful with. With my regular sprayers, I don't clean them out that often, but with this one having a diaphragm pump, what I do like to do is clean it out every time after I finish. I'll essentially empty it all the way out of whatever chemical I put in it, and then I'll run clean water through at least probably about a gallon or so, just so I know that it's all the way through the nozzles. It's empty in the tank, and it's not, for instance, in that long spray handle. That's a really long handle, stores a lot of whatever product was in there before you start spraying again. So getting all that out is extremely important. So the next thing we'll do, I guess we'll get started. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to be spraying some Talstar P. It's one of the favorite things I like to use for carpenter bees. All right, that is right up at the 4 gallon point. Strainer back in, tops back on. Since we are spraying the Talstar today and I'm going up high, we're not going to be using this nozzle. We're going to be switching to the big gun. I love this thing for up high. A little bit expensive. This is about $2.99. I believe this retailed for it was about $3.49. Got that from DIY Pest Control. This I'd have to look. I may have gotten this off of Amazon. It may have been DIY also. I'd have to check to make for sure, absolutely sure. All right, extensions, fairly simple. Probably like most extension wands you've ever used. But just so you can see it, I mean, that's out there. Add it to my height, if I'm holding it over my head, that's 24 feet. I can get right up against stuff. All right, when it comes time to putting this thing on, this is the only way to do it. Get it up someplace high, get yourself into it, and then you don't have to worry about moving that thing around while you're either trying to get it into the air or after you've gotten it into the air. Because moving your body underneath one of those straps with, 30 plus pounds of force on it doesn't sound hard, but it's not that easy. All right, time to bring it back down. And now we'll bring it all the way to the bottom. And even with this, it's not unwieldy. It's a little bit long, but I do like the other ones for doing short stuff. But with the last of my fluid, we'll head out and just do around the shed. All right, first things first, I'll get this thing rinsed out. You don't have to worry about getting that battery wet because it's got that cover over it, so it does stay pretty nice. All right, all done spraying for the day. Did about 2.5 gallons, covered most of the outside of my house, all around the perimeter where a lot of grass was growing and my flower beds. And something you're probably interested in if you watched, I don't know, I was probably out there about 40 minutes. And I've gone down 1 bar on my battery, and that is my 3rd long use of it. So like they said, you can get a lot of hours out of this thing. I do believe it. Is it worth the investment? I believe it is. If you do a lot of spraying, whether it's for your own bugs or you're doing it to kill grass, whether it's in the lawn or in your flower beds, depending on which chemicals, as long as you rinse this thing out, I think you're good to go. But it's just been working fantastic so far. I've had no problems with it. I would recommend it. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.